are you? This is Jaden Avery Love of Optimum Humanity. I am so happy to be back with you for yet another installment of my Moon series. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Look, so we're in the sign of Aquarius. Now, the last video that I did, I told you about what Capricorn was going into Aquarius, right? Because like I always say, the storyboard of everything is a story. You are not just one thing. You are a story. You are a myriad of things, okay? Even all of your organs, right? Okay, too much. Look, we're in the sign of Aquarius right now, but right now our moon appears to be in the sign of Leo. So if you look at this array right here, array, I forgot what it's called. I ordered it, forgot what it was called. So if you look at this right here, right, our sun appears to be in the sign of Aquarius, okay? And from where we are on the earth, right, our sun seems to be in the sign of Aquarius, but our moon seems to be in the sign of Leo. So this is how this is set up, okay? On a full moon, this is how the alignments are, okay? So the sun is able to shine directly and onto the shadow self, or the self that you show everyone is able to shine a light on your true nature, if you want to think of it like that as well. The side that you don't show much is out, particularly at this time of year, for this fixed mixture, combination of energies between these two fixed signs, Leo and Aquarius. So that was just like some background or whatever. More background. So look, let's talk about, again, let's talk about Aquarius. Let's talk about Capricorn going into Aquarius, right? So Capricorn is a mountain goat, and he's climbing two different mountains. That's his mission. One is the mountain of self, and the other one is the mountain of intuition. At the end of the mountain of intuition, well, the top, at the eye of the mountain, he gets up there. It is taken, absolutely taken, by all of God's beautiful splendors, by spirits, messages of love and hope and long suffering. How to, let's not get into those messages. Anyway, these special messages that people are thirsting for, right? Thirsting for. And so after that, he has to go back down. He hears their voices at the bottom of the mountain saying, hey, we can't wait to see you. Please bring this information back so we can know, the skivvy, how does spirit feel, like what's going on from the above. And God says, you don't have to walk down there. I'm going to turn you into a unicorn. And so this being, he's just a Capricorn. He's just, who's born down there, in the countryside with everybody else. He knows them. He's their neighbors. But now he took it on himself to start his initiation, right? His personal initiation, and go on his journey. And, he became his Capricorn self. So we're always seeing Capricorn working and being the workhorse, the work ethic. I explained that last video. But he becomes that journey, and then when he gets complete with that said portion of his journey, God says, you're now a unicorn. So you don't have to walk back, just fly back down, but give my messages. But then when he gets down there, everybody just sees him as the celestial being. They see him as an angel. And so they see him as a godsend, basically, like a demigod. And so that is the man throwing the waters, right? And the saying is, waters for all men who thirst. And so this is primordial. This is symbolic of Spirit's downloads, right? Spirit's messaging to you, how to get the best out of your life, right? These are the messages that Aquarius is bringing. And so a lot of times you can see that your Aquarius friend is very different. They're very diverse. They're very out of the box. They're almost like an alien. I like to say that they are alien in nature because it is the energy from Uranus that is the rebel rouser. They are the rebellious spirit. And they will tell you, hell no, but guess what? I also know what your trigger is, and here. Put it right in your face. Honey, that's where Uranus and gets along very well with Pluto. Honey, because they love to bust a good old bubble. A good old bubble. They love to bust it. Okay, so look. So you don't want to do anything traditional. That's the point. That's why I had to tell you all of that good stuff. Because at this point, you don't want to do anything traditional. I don't know how it's going to manifest or come up in your life because I don't know you, but I love you. And I know that the way that it's going to come out is that you're going to want to do something that's non-traditional. You're going to want to break the mold on this one, okay? You're not going to want to stay the same because it's going to be really, really uninteresting and you're just going to feel like it'll just flop. It'll fail. People want to see something different. For whatever it is, people are going to want to see something different. There is this conjunction going on where it's like, I don't need to tell you about the planets, but look, because I'm telling you about the planets, but like I'm going to leave it out, so I'm like, fuck the notes, you know? But, so now, the sun, stop talking about the planets, because it's so much smoother if I just go by my heart. Okay, so Jupiter is there with your sun sign, with your sun, and it's cheering the sun on because Jupiter is saying like, look, all of the blessings, all of the goals that I have, all the inspiration that I give, all the love that I have, that I give, that I back and forth, it is because I'm so different. It is because I am me and no one else can do what I do. I don't care if you're a plumber. I don't care if you work at McDonald's. You are working for yourself, honey. You're working for you. So even when you are working for someone else, there always has to be that you are working for yourself. Always, 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 always. There can never be a time where you're working. I mean, yes, a kid, but ain't that you? Hello. So that's what I'm saying is like, because I think I heard that or something, but like, rah, 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 because Jupiter is saying that all the blessings that you have, everything that inspires you, everything that lights you up, that gives you that love, right? That goal, those goals, they're all here because you're so different, because you are that different puzzle piece. That's why these things are drawn to you. It's not just because, everybody likes a good car. No, you saw that movie with that specific car and that left a lasting impression on you, way different than it did on another person in the same movie theater. Okay? Woo, that was all I was trying to say. And so Jupiter is like really like bolstering that same feeling. Like we don't need to be different. We don't need to be the same. We don't need to be traditional because nobody likes that shit anyway. All right? And it's just playing it safe because at the end of the day, people are going to come to you for the service that you offer. Saturn. I'm trying to not do, okay, whatever. Saturn, I got to mention the planet because this is the BDE. And BDE, Big Daddy Energy, duh. This is the Big Daddy Energy. Like literally, this is like you better, because Saturn is not going to be talking to you in a fanfare way. Saturn is going to tell you, listen, these things have to be done by here. Whenever you get this done is when you get it done. I don't know, but I am the planet of karma. So it's literally what goes around comes a fucking round. So This is like with pressure. Saturn in Aquarius doesn't look like, be different, please. It looks like, you better be different. You better do different. You better make different. You better create different. Fucking different. You better be different. I don't want to see nothing the same. And when I say the same, I'm saying I don't want to see anything like what you normally do. That's not what we want to do here. Okay? We're changing shit up. All right? Now, like I said, I don't know how this is going to represent, how this is going to manifest, but honey, it's to do something different. I'm done with that point. Next is this whole energy that's happening where there is this secret that you are keeping to yourself and it's hurting you. I don't know why you're keeping this secret to yourself, but it is hurting you. And I would say to stop, but before I tell you to stop, let's think about the next energy, because the next energy is about a relationship that you're keeping low key. You're keeping this relationship secret as well. Why? I mean, this is a partnership. A relationship could be spiritual, could be intimate, not, whatever. Okay? But the truth about it is that you keeping some portion of this, some element of this relationship, of this partnership is being kept low key. Why? I don't get it. But are these two things the same thing? They could be or they could not be. I don't know. But there's two of these secrets that are being kept. And it's adding pressure from the inside. You know when like you're about to cry and you feel that pressure right here, like an elephant on your chest. It's like, and it almost makes you want to start crying. That pressure is added to, I'm going to tell you about this planet too, Uranus, because it is making you have a spiritual breakthrough, okay? Could be breakdown, but remember that on the other side of a breakdown, on the other side of that dark soul of the night, baby, honey, come to the light, because we're so fucking happy over here. And we really do understand the things that hurt us. And we really do get how to deal with them. And we deal with them and move the fuck on. You see how that works? We can do that together. There's this breakthrough that's happening. I really don't think it's a breakdown though. Let me not scare you with that, because it's like of diverse means there is this breakthrough. So like of diverse means, what I mean by that is like it's not your normal breakthrough, okay? Or your breakdown. If it is, that's in my head, so I'm just gonna say it, babe. Like, because it might be for some of you. Like this is not a normal thing. Okay. Now, before a lot of you, the ones who are in that creative energy that we were talking about in that previous video, I'm telling you that this was a good thing. This is a breakthrough that's coming through for y'all. Okay. And let me tell you who's signing off on the breakthrough. Yes, I'm dramatic. Divine Masculine and Lilith and Venus and Pluto, they're all signing off on your breakthrough. Let me tell you why. Pluto, you already know that's the breakthrough queen over there. No shade, no shade. But I'm just saying she's the breakthrough queen and she's there for you. Okay, so like Mars is like he's signing off on the breakthrough through physical manifestation. So he wants to make this breakthrough really happen, okay? He's really adding pressure to it, okay? And then Lilith says that what she needs is spiritual deliverance. That is literally what Lilith is saying. I need spiritual deliverance. In Taurus, because she's still, everybody, these three here, you'll notice from last month, they're still sitting here in Taurus, but they're saying something a little bit different this time. And it's like, they're saying breakthrough. They're saying awakening. They're saying, they're giving very much like cold water to the face. Ice bucket challenge. Very much ice bucket challenge. And so now, and if you know the story of Lilith, that she was like, honey, what you're not going to do is sit baby in the corner with little Miss Adam when I was created at the same time. I'm not being subjective to that fool. I'm not. I ain't gonna do it. Go create a version of me that is for like lovers, and because now don't get it twisted, because Lilith and the Oya energy, honey, they still get lovers, baby, all the time, honey. Okay, wop 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 wop. But I'm just saying that normally Lilith would disagree with that masculine. I would look for that. I would look for where she's on, not disagree. What about this? I look for the place in which she's on her own shit. Okay? Remember, I'm a student too, y'all. Don't look, I'm a student too. I'm a fangirl for spirit. So I figure I might as well say something. Okay? Okay, so look. Them two, she's basically cheering for Mars. And Mars is basically cheering for her too. But over here with Venus, okay, Miss Eve, honey, she said, there's an unexpected truth that's about to pop up. Like, it's about to, and put together with that energy, what was that energy? The unexpectedness. Oh, yeah, with Mars. Put that together with that energy from Mars, the unexpectedness. Oh, the way that he's trying to make things happen in reality is something's gonna pop up when you're not expecting it. Like in the middle of like morning sex or something, like just something pops up. Well, but I'm just saying, like, literally something is going to come up and you're just not gonna know. You just don't know. Like, what the fuck? Huh? And then also, okay, let's talk about the South Node, right? So the South Node, when you're looking at the South Node, that's what you're decreasing. That's the energy that you're trying to get away from you. You're kind of like pushing that away for right now. Just for right now. Don't go labeling yourself. I'm a South Node Sagittarian. Okay, don't be going labeling yourself. I'm just saying, just for right now, we're going to X-nay on the Sagittarius, say, energy. Okay? That last part I didn't, okay. But anyway, so that is, what is that energy, Jaden? That energy is talking about taking too much knowledge on, okay? So Gemini and Sagittarius, they're another one of those opposites that I was talking about between Leo and Aquarius, remember? So they're another one of those opposites that they directly correlate with each other, okay? So they're like negatives of each other, okay? So being that the North is we're gonna talk about that, but the South, being that the South is Sagittarius, it is the shadow side of Sagittarius. So that shadow side is talking about taking on too much knowledge. Okay, I'm not talking about bad knowledge. I'm not talking about knowledge that is a failure. I'm not talking about how somebody could be like, oh, there's no such thing as gravity. Like, fuck you. Like, yes, there is. Like, whatever. So it's not that. It's not that. I'm talking about bad knowledge for what you're doing. I'm talking about the fact that if there is somebody around you that is feeding you information that is not keeping you concentrated on what you said that you wanted to keep concentrated on, then honey, it's not that this person is not for you. It's just that for right now, they just can't be around you right now. All right. So I said it. You are not trying to take in the, you're trying to decrease the peanut gallery. Again, it's another form of the peanut gallery. The peanut gallery from last video I was talking about is that you're not trying to, because the peanut gallery was actually Gemini last time, because they switched. And so now the peanut gallery is Sagittarius. That shadow side is taking on too much knowledge. Sagittarius has all the knowledge at their hands, at their fingertips. Why? Because their leading planet, their ruling planet is Jupiter. That's the one with all the abundance, honey. Yes. So, but now, let's talk about the exalted Gemini on that northern node, honey. I love this. Because my moon is Gemini. But, like, my moon is Gemini. So, like, it's very much about living within that, like, I wish you could see this. Can you see this column? It's like living within those two columns, right? So you're always in the the higher self, and you're always in the lower self. So here on planet Earth, we're not going to get into that, but here on planet Earth, we witness that our emotions are sometimes bigger than our physical experience. And that's just one example of this that I'm talking about. But it is about seeing the two selves of yourself and relaying these messages back and forth, okay? So downloading from your spiritual self and reporting back to your spiritual self. Downloading from your spiritual self into your physical self, into your lower self, and then reporting the messages back to your spiritual self. Yes, the spiritual side takes dominance. You are a spiritual being living a physical existence. I downloaded this. I kept hearing this when I worked on this video. It was two fish in a sandstorm. Two fish in a sandstorm, and it was based off that Neptune energy with the relationship, with the partnership, that Neptune in that 7th house, with the partnership, because it's like it's a blurriness. It's a blurriness that's going on, and the energy of Earth is very, 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 very prevalent, y'all. Energy of Earth has been prevalent for a minute now, but yeah, that's it. And then also the song. Please listen to the song "Fixin' the Thrill" by Dragonette, because I just felt that song. I'm actually gonna listen to it like right now after I turn this off. So yeah, I think that's all I have to tell you. Of course, I have the feeling like I'm not telling you something, because I always have that. Yeah, I just want to tell you I love you, and thank you for watching. And please stay tuned for the card drop. Bye.